Hello everybody, welcome back to I Play Direwolf20 ModPack. Don't panic, everything's gone. There's a valid reason for this. I finished the house, well, for the most part. But yeah, I decided to keep that base, and then I got glass panes and marble. And then the top is quite clear glass. Which I just chiseled regular glass to make it. Alright, now we're getting in. Still making a lot of charcoal. Let's see, we got 5 stacks of oak logs. I think I should make another barrel for charcoal. I'm feeling like that's going to be a good idea. So let's get a slab. And I'm gonna need 8 of those. Yeah, that's good. See, I moved everything up here, which I did using an item, which I'll show you in a second, as soon as I get this crafted. That's a factorization barrel, and that's a Java barrel. I like Java barrels a lot better. I guess I'll put this right here. I'm going to be moving stuff around a lot anyways. So charcoal goes there. Is there any more? Any of these chests? No. Alright. Any out here? I took most of this stuff in here. No. Let me get that back out. All the saplings grown. Okay. Another thing that I have acquired off camera is bat mode. So I can turn into a bat, and this allows me to have 3 hearts, but it also allows me to fly. So I can fly, and that's why I made this little hole here, so I could fly through it and fly around. I'm probably going to put garage doors here once I go into like normal mode, but I don't need to do that right now. So. Okay, put the wood back in there. This is still going. Alright, well today I wanted to start a new mod. It's a pretty basic mod. It's Tinker's Construct. If you're anything less than, or anything more than brand new to modded Minecraft, you should know what Tinker's Construct is. It's basically tools, but really good tools. It's a really good tool mod. So I'm going to start it out here. You're going to need a few basic, don't want to call them machines, but they're, I don't know what to call these. They're stations. Here's a tool station. Here's a stencil table. So, and a part builder. So these are all things that are added. And also I'm going to want a pattern chest. Cool. I'm going to put it down here. And then put the part builder on top of that, and then the tool station right here. So these blank patterns, let me make some more, are vital to the mod. You put them in the stencil table, and then as you can see there are all these different stencils. So if I click this one, it looks like a pickaxe head. You get the pickaxe head pattern. I'm just going to demonstrate by making a pickaxe. And this is a tool rod. Looks like a stick over here, and then a tool binding. So these are all things that you'll need for a pickaxe. And if you want to see how to make a pickaxe, you go to the tool station, click on pickaxe. That's all the parts you need. So now we get to build all of the parts. I'm going to sleep real quick. So Tinker's Construct lets you build each part of the weapon out of like a different material. Unfortunately, we can't use any metals until I get a smeltery, which we'll probably get to this episode, but I just want to demonstrate real quick. how this works. So I'm just going to make this out of cobble and wood. Now, you should have a materials in you when you craft one of these, and you'll see all the different tools and how to make them. And then you'll get to materials. It shows the materials. So wood is just wood. You make everything out of wood. It has a 1.0 handle modifier, and stone has a 0.5. So obviously 1 is better, so I'm going to use wood for the handle. But the mining speed on wood is 3.5, and on stone it's 4. So I'm going to want to use stone for the head. And you can go through here and see all the ones. There's cactus. You can use flint, which is actually really good for a head. I might use that instead, now that I think about it. Bone is decent. Obsidian, obviously, just really strong. Elamite is an alloy that comes in Tinker's Construct. Netherrack, obvious stuff here. These slime crystals are also part of Tinker's Construct. You can see how to craft them here. Hello?
Can you eat about 10 minutes?
Yeah. Okay. Alright, paper. I forget what paper is useful for. It's writable. Oh, +1 modifier. Okay, so it just adds a modifier. And then cobalt nardite, more materials made out of... yeah. Steel is what I'm going to get to pretty quick. For now, I think I should make one out of flint. I have 8 flint. That's good. That's very good. So I'll put the pickaxe head pattern in here, and then I'll put a piece of flint there, and I get a flint pickaxe head. It has 171 durability, 5.25 mining speed, and mining level iron. That also goes over here. So I got my head, and I can put it in the pattern chest since it's connected down there. Now I'll need a binding, which I think I'll make it out of stone, because it's, well, I might as well make it out of this flint. So since if you look at the material cost only 0.5, I get half of a flint back, which is this flint shard. So I can keep this. And now if we go to the tool rod, if I put this flint in there, I can get a flint tool rod. But as you can see, the modifier is 0.7. But if I use wood, it's 0.1. So I'm going to take that out of here, and half a wood is a stick, so it's even trade. So now if I come to the tool station, I can click on pickaxe, put my flint tool head in, flint binding in, and this wooden tool rod. You can also use the stick, but I don't know. It doesn't really make that much, or it doesn't really make a difference at all. Actually, hold on. If I make a cobblestone binding, see, it has stone bound, and this has nothing. And the flint one doesn't have anything either. So if we make one of these, and I think it's in here, in the materials section, stone bound, the tool mines faster as it wears out, but does less damage. Alright, so I think that's worth it. So if we go here, we can take out this flint binding, even though it might make it a bit more durable if you just switch them out here. No, it actually doesn't make a difference. Alright, well that's good. So we can also name our pickaxe. So we'll name this Pick 1, because I probably won't use this for very long. It's just a kind of a demonstration. But as you can see, we have stone bound 1. So that's a pretty basic pickaxe, and it's named Pick 1, as you can see. You can hold Shift and Control to see different stats, and if you hold Shift, you can see that repair material is flint. So I will need to use flint to repair it. That's just what that means. It means just what it says. Alright, put all our stuff away. Sure, right there, that works. I still have a piece of dirt. Okay. How's this doing? Oh, Still want that in there. Fill this back up. Clicky click. Okay. Copper in there. I guess I will take this out. Put some copper in there. Don't really need iron yet. Okay. So now I have this pickaxe that I can repair. When it breaks, it doesn't actually break. It just, it won't work on blocks, and you have to come back here and repair it with whatever the repair material is. So that's what that's all about. Next I'm going to get into kind of a different part of Tinker's construct, which is the smeltery. And unfortunately I'm going to need a lot of sand for this, which I don't have at the moment. Alright, well I'm going to craft this stuff. It's grout. I am grout. It's clay, gravel, and sand mixed together. I have furnaces in here. I'll pull these out. And when you cook grout, it turns into seared bricks. Let's see if I can find them over here. As you can see, there's a lot of things. Alright, seared bricks, smelting grout, and you can make all the different parts of a smeltery with this. So you need a lot of it, as you can see. The things I'm going to need are a smeltery controller, a smeltery drain, a casting table, and a seared tank. I'm going to need a lot of seared bricks as well, the actual block, which is made out of 4 of the seared brick individual items. Let's get some more grout, shove it in there. So after a while you can see I've gathered quite a bit. It's going to take a while. Yeah. I have a gravel one? No. What? That didn't go in. Alright. There we go. Getting this copper, good. So I'm just grinding up some cobblestone because it gives me gravel and sand. So I'm going to disable that real quick because I want it to... I don't know. That's still gaining... What? How's that gaining 100 a tick? Maybe it only updates every second or something. Very confused. Oh well. And we will work on upgrading our power pretty soon. So if we make the seared bricks in this pattern, we get a smeltery controller, which is the brain, the UI. It contains the tile entity that's the UI for the smeltery. What else do I need? I need the smeltery drain. How do I craft that? I need 6 of them. Like that. Oh. Is it a big tree? No. Ugh. Getting some more wood. That's great. As I said, in the next few episodes we'll work on getting a planter that'll automatically replant those, but for now doing it by hand works just fine. Where'd my clay go? Do I have any more? Should. Yeah. More gravel. I just need sand, it looks like. Yeah. So stop cooking copper. I'm going to use this as well, just to hurry the process up a little bit. And you're going to need quite a bit of this stuff. So keep that in mind when you get into Tinker's Construct. Didn't craft the drain. I'm also going to need a seared tank, which I need a piece of glass for. Luckily I made a lot of glass for my house. and this will hold the lava that I need to smelt things into the smeltery. I will build like a separate kind of housing for this, but for now I think I just want to toss it right here. So you put down the controller. I think I want to have it kind of a 2x2. Yeah. So it used to be, it would have to be a 3x3, and then they made it so you could make them bigger, and now they've made it so you can just do a little 2x2 inside area. So that's the version I'll be using, obviously, because I need to kind of do it quick. So some more things I'll need. The seared faucet, it pulls things out of the drain. And then, that's not right. I want this one. And this casting table makes it possible to make casts. You dump stuff into this from the drain using the faucet to make the parts of the tools. And then from here on out I'll just need this seared brick blocks. And I'll need to put 4 here and then fill in 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. So I need 8 more of the blocks. I should be able to get that. So 4 more. And if you smelt ores in there, it gives you twice the amount. So like 1 iron ore gives you 2 iron. Alright, that looks like I'm set. Now I need a few more. And you can see when I crafted the controller, it gave me Mighty Smelting, which teaches you all about smelting. There's an introduction, everything you'll need. This isn't set up right. You don't need 9. At least I don't think you do in this pack. Maybe this version isn't updated, and that would make me a super sad camper. And all the stuff you can do with smeltery. Okay. Alright, a few more. Let's split it up. 3 in there. So yeah, there's a lot of alloys in Tinker's Construct. All of these are Tinker Construct tools, and with using different materials. So it's a really expansive mod. Alright, I think I'm good now. Please? Alright. So when this is lit up, you know that it works. I only have 4 spots for ores right now, which should be fine. I can also build up from there, and that's probably what I'll be doing a lot of. So, don't need any more of that. This is, wow, that's full on power. This isn't, and this isn't gaining any. Let's output there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Cool. Alright, so now I have the smeltery, and to get casts for different parts of tools, I am going to need gold. Do I have any gold ore? Yes, I have tons of gold ore. So I'm going to start smelting this right away. So you can just shift click it. Oh, but first I need lava. Completely forgot. So I'm going to need a bucket. I'll get 2 buckets. Bat mode is going to be really helpful here. Because I can just go into bat mode, wait until I transform. Fly down here, find the lava source blocks, and get them. Got 1. That Wow, okay, that was just a really small area. Then I can come back to my smeltery and I just right click on the seared tank and you can see it put the ores in there, and this bar shows how much they've smelted. And then they'll show up inside here. And there's our lava supply. So you can see 2 buckets got us 2,000 millibuckets. It's pretty logical. And you can make casts out of gold, which is why I put it in there. Now to actually get the casts, I don't know why it clicks when I do that. You're going to need cobblestone. So let's say I want a pickaxe head. I'll make a cobblestone pickaxe. Well, I won't make a whole pickaxe, but I'll make all of the parts for a pickaxe. Alright. I think it takes 2 gold to make a cast. So now you can see our liquid gold is in there, 8 ingots. So now I'm going to right click the head in there and click on the faucet to pour the gold over it. And then it'll set, and then get your stone pickaxe head back, and then you get, there it is, a pickaxe head cast. And it shows the material cost on there. It's the same as it was for the stone. How much gold did that take? Yeah, it looks like it's taken 2 per item. Yeah, so we can do this all day. So now we have casts, and that's good. Casts are a good thing to have. I can throw this iron dust in here. I hope this doesn't make an alloy. I know there is an alloy that's iron and gold, but I hope it's not in this pack. Oh no, my bucket. In the end, it doesn't really matter because I have a lot of iron now anyway. Yeah. I'm just gonna get all the lava out of here. Bat mode, obviously, very, very useful. All I had to do was kill a bat. Alright, it didn't. So I put the iron on bottom. And then I think I want an iron binding. So I put the binding cast down, pour it in there. Bang, iron binding. And then a pickaxe head as well. Pour it in there, get a pickaxe head. So those are the basics of Tinker's Construct, and you can make all sorts of alloys in here. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more, and yeah, I'll see you next time.